In today's video, I'm going to show you natural hair butter recipes that actually work. You guys, these butters can actually regrow new hair on your scalp. I saw it with my own eyes when I was using natural hair butters on my daughter's scalp. I'm surprised. See new growth coming out. You guys, these butters are super powerful. Please tune in and keep on watching to see how I make this powerful natural hair butter recipe. Okay. Hey lovelies, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please subscribe and also turn on your notification bells to all. If you're my regular watcher, thank you so much for coming back again. So this natural hair butter recipe will have fenugreek powder, 1 tablespoon of fenugreek powder. Now fenugreek powder actually is known to have iron and nicotinic acid. You guys, fenugreek is super powerful. It thickens up the hair. I'm also going to be using my classic instant coffee. All right guys, make sure that you're using 100% of the coffee ground or the coffee powder. Okay, coffee actually helps to stimulate fast and thicker hair growth. Okay, now this natural hair butter, you will be applying it on your scalp as well. Now I'll be using brahmi. Brahmi is actually known to strengthen the hair roots, okay, to make them thicker when they come out, and it also strengthens the hair as well. This is a very powerful butter, you guys. And then I'm also going to be using my ginger powder. Now ginger is known to stimulate blood circulation on the scalp, so that's why I said this natural hair butter, you can actually apply it on the scalp because it stimulates new hair. Okay, child. Now my favorite, which is clove powder. Now when you actually infuse your clove in your natural hair butter, it actually helps to stimulate growth and it's not drying to the hair. Okay, I'm just saying this to to clear the air because I've done video on side effects of cloves on natural hair. Cloves makes your hair dry, but if you actually include it in a hair butter, it's not drying. Okay, and I'll also be using amla powder as well. Now amla is my bae. I love amla because it actually helps to boost your volume. If you have thin hair, it also helps with that as well. It also stimulates blood circulation on the scalp. Now I will be using my rice bran oil, which I normally use on my DIYs. I love rice bran because it's high in vitamin E. Rice bran is so good, you guys. So I'm using 1.5 cups of rice bran oil. Okay, so with each powder I used 1 tablespoon of each powder. Okay guys, so that is what I did. Now I'm going to mix it up very well before I start infusing my oil. Now I really love infusing my oils other than actually frying them, because infusing doesn't kill the nutrients of the actual powders in there. Okay, so I love using that. Okay, now I will be using my black Jamaican castor oil. This oil, guys, stimulates blood circulation on the scalp like crazy. It also thickens up the hair. So I will be putting 1/4 cup of Jamaican black castor oil. I've also done a video on my channel on how to use cloves, how to mix cloves and black Jamaican castor oil. I'll put that video in the description box below. Now with my shea butter, my bae, I love shea butter, you guys. Shea butter has transformed my hair. Okay, so I'll be using 219 grams, okay, 219 grams of the shea butter, and I'm going to melt it down, and this is what it's looking like. Now this is my shea butter. You can also use mango butter, cocoa butter, any butter that you have. Now this is my oil after infusing it, and I'm going to strain out all the powders because I don't need those powders. Okay, I don't need them. Oh, all right, so we're gonna strain it. Okay guys. So this is what my oil is looking like. Now I'm going to take my shea butter that I melted, and I'm going to put it in that bowl. Okay, now as you can see in the shea butter, there's stuff in there. Hey, I don't understand it there, but we're gonna move on. So I'm going to mix my shea butter with the oil and really go on and mix it up very well, because when you're mixing it up with an electric mixer, you want it to look very smooth. So this what I'm doing right here is very important. So you have to mix it up very well. Okay, so I'll also be adding some lavender essential oil drops. Okay, now this is going to stimulate blood on the scalp, especially if you're using this natural hair butter on your actual scalp. So this is very important. Even if you're not putting it on your scalp, you're just putting it on your hair, I just put the lavender essential oil because it's very important. So I'm just going to close it up and put it in the freezer for about 5 to 10 minutes. And you don't want it to be too hard when you take it out of the freezer. Now that is the secret to making your natural hair butters very smooth and soft. You don't want your hair butters to be hard, okay guys? So this is what my natural hair butter is looking like. As you can see, it's still on the watery side, which is okay. That is the consistency that I actually want. But in there, it's very thick now because it was in the fridge. So that is the secret on making your natural hair butter, you guys. If you put it in the fridge, don't let it sit there until it's solid hard. Kept on beating that natural hair butter up. Beat it up, child. Beat that butter. All right, guys. So as you can see, when I am consistently beating that butter up, it's going to be very hard. The butter is going to be hard. Now, this is very normal, okay? Don't get scared when this happens. Now, this is hard butter. Now, you don't want to actually take this butter as it is now and then put it in your bottle, okay, and store it. You don't want to do that. As you can see, it's very hard. I can hardly put the mix inside that butter. Very hard. So I'm just going to go on ahead and add just a little bit of oil. It goes a long way. And I'm going to show you what the natural butter is going to look like, you guys. It's going to look very smooth, very not even hard, okay guys, because you don't want your natural hair butters to look hard. It's not, you're not going to enjoy using that butter. It's going to be too hard for you to even apply it to your hair. So this is what my natural hair butter is looking like, and this is how you can make your natural hair butters, guys, with this recipe that I've just given you. And I'll make sure that I put the ingredients in the description box below. Look at the it looks like ice cream. So when your natural hair butter is like this, don't worry if it's too soft, because if you put it in the bottle, it's going to solidify even more. So you don't want it to solidify hard now before you put it in the bottle. If you understand what I mean, it's very important when you're making your natural hair butters, okay guys. As you can see, it's very soft. It's not hard. So that is what you want your butters to be. I hope you can understand what I mean, because most people find it hard to make natural hair butters that are soft, okay? So I really wanted this video to be detailed on how to make natural hair butter recipes, okay guys? So yes, I'm going to put it in a bottle and just store it in this 700 ml bottle, because someone actually ordered it, okay? So I was actually making this for a customer. All right guys, so yes, now how to store the natural hair butter. Now the way you can store it, just put in a room temperature. Don't put it in the fridge, okay? And don't let water get into your butter. Be very careful of that. Don't let water enter into your butter. Just store it in room temperature, okay? It's going to be all right. It can actually stay for months and months without any preservatives inside. So you don't have to worry about that. Thank you so much. If you have watched till the end, I want to know in the comment section. Just let me know if you've watched to the end. Please also give my video a big thumbs up. Also comment below. Your comments helped my videos to be pushed to more viewers, guys. I appreciate you watching. God bless you, and bye for now.